Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Sorry that we are a bit late. It's already 3 minutes gone in the match. This is a must-win match. It's a match full of pressure. We need to win it. And Brighton are playing two up, Mvipu and Danny Welbeck. So there will be pace for Brighton on the counter. Mvipu, especially a word is quick. So in Brighton are attacking with three centre backs. So it's going to be a very difficult match. It's going to be a damn difficult match, especially with Liverpool winning yesterday. The pressure is all on us. We need to score first here desperately, and Gundogan is almost in. Gundogan was almost in there. Gundogan, it seems, is playing as a false nine. So Gundogan is almost in. This match really feels like a pressure cooker situation. 2018-19, but there was something different about that 2018-19 season. We had the momentum. Liverpool lost momentum coming into this phase. Liverpool had a 4-point lead in February, and by March we were 1 point ahead of Liverpool. But now it's almost the reverse of it. We were having the lead coming into February, and we have almost exhausted most of the lead. It's just 1 point, which is almost nothing right now. So Danny well back there. Nathan Ake defends it very well. That is very well done by Nathan Ake. Excellent defending from Nathan Ake. Brighton, we know, love to play with possession. They love to have possession of the ball. And Nathan Ake, that's a really good clearance from Ake. Ake is literally everywhere. Ake should be able to read that. Ake, that is very well done by Ake. He's read that exceptionally well. His positioning been very good since. He's had an imperious time, and it's between the lines. It's Gundogan breaking through, and it's now Riyad Mahrez one-on-one with Cucurella, and it's Kevin De Bruyne, not on the same wavelength as Riyad Mahrez. What a fantastic move that was. This is where we lack a number 9. This is where we lack a striker. Riyad Mahrez there, one-on-one with Cucurella with the number 9. He would just flash the ball across the box with a Julian Alvarez, with a Haaland, people who have that sense of goal, with people who have that smell of goal. So that is what we're missing here. Our wingers get one-on-ones. Even in the Crystal Palace match, they had got many one-on-ones. But what we lack is, that focal point. Because without that focal point, they might use it, they might not use it. That's another thing. But without that focal point, it's so predictable. Mahrez gets the ball. He maybe slips in Kevin De Bruyne, or he just tries to cut inside, something like that. So it's so much predictable. So I'm not crying out that we need a focal point, because we won so many titles without that focal point, actually. But having one doesn't hurt. And with a focal point, we would have run away with the league. Not just an out and out striker, someone who has the sense of goal. Because I was talking about this with another City fan as well, and also I was discussing this in my blog as well, that midfielders' first thing is to create, and a striker's first sense is goal. So that is where City are just falling short here. We are asking midfielders to score goals here, whose their first sense is to tee up someone. That's what they're looking. They're looking to score those cute goals, when a striker would have just taken the shot, or he would have been more direct. John Stones there. Joao Cancelo playing on the right hand side now. That's a foul. That's a foul on Joao Cancelo. That's a foul. I think he should get a yellow card here. That's a foul. It's not just about having a focal point. It's about having someone in the team. You put Julian Alvarez in the wing. I don't care, but it's about having someone who has that sense of goal. All our attackers are crap finishers. Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. What are they? They are the people who play in the front line. They don't have that sense of goal. So that is what I'm asking for, to bring in someone who has that sense of goal, and who can smell blood when he spots a goal scoring opportunity. Anyway, City have a free kick now. Kevin De Bruyne and Riyad Mahrez. I would want a left footer to strike it. Seems like Riyad Mahrez will strike it, left footer curling inside over the wall. That's what I would want. Oh, but it's Kevin De Bruyne. That's almost a complete bluff. It's Kevin De Bruyne striking it. That would have been a really good chance for a left footer, but it's just 9 minutes gone, but it's already tense. What Liverpool were almost 2-0 up and cruising yesterday, but you could argue that that was a Man United side, and this is what a resurgent Brighton side who have beaten Spurs, who have beaten Arsenal, who have just reignited the top four race. So City are pressing high. We have to go for blood here. It's this or the league is over for us. And it's yes, playing Mahrez. Yes, that's an excellent pass. That's an excellent pass. Riyad Mahrez, Riyad. Riyad just took too much on the ball, time on the ball. Because De Bruyne was making a run. Riyad Mahrez just needed to make that. I mean, just pass that ball to Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, Riyad Mahrez needs to play with a bit of intelligence here. He knows that defenders are sit scared of him because of his dribbling ability is honestly the top one or two dribblers in the entire Premier League. So you have occupied a defender if you're Riyad Mahrez. So if De Bruyne is making a run, pass him the ball because you've created the space for him. You've taken out a man for him. So that's what Riyad Mahrez needs to do. Rather than just Riyad Mahrez needs to play with the man more often. Riyad Mahrez needs to play with his positioning more often. I mean, that is what Mahrez needs to really cultivate to go on to the next level. Nathan Ake with the ball. Aymeric Laporte just need to pass it forward much more quicker. I know Brighton are not a part of the team, but they're defending in a good shape here. John Stones. That's a cute little thing from Gundogan, and it's Rodri, and it's Phil Foden on the ball right now. That would have been a cute little header, but Riyad Mahrez retrieves the ball. Riyad Mahrez drags the ball out of play. Mahrez is wasting opportunities here. Riyad. This is not the time to waste opportunities. What an excellent ball that was from Gundogan to De Bruyne to Foden. Sorry, Bernardo Silva to Foden. Foden looks to whip it in, and the header was not that good. We are creating chances, but the team that puts the ball at the back of the net wins, not the team with the highest position or one who creates more chances. So it's already 12 minutes gone. So this is going to be pretty hard, pretty difficult for City. All of the matches in the fixture, all of the matches in the fixture list are going to be damn hard. That's a great ball almost from Aymeric Laporte, but and Brighton are countering 4v4 at the back right now. We have to attack, so we will leave spaces in the midfield. We are playing a high line. The only good thing is, I think, apart from Laporte, everyone else has space in the in our defense. So, especially people are looking to target, the side of Nathan Ake, but Ake has just been exceptional. Gundogan, John Stones, Riyad Mahrez. That's it, Riyad. That's it, Riyad. Occupy a man and then create space. That is what we need. John Stones. Back to Laporte. Back to Stones. Now to Ake. And Ake has been playing more forward passes of late. So Ake could actually be a potential left back in all of our Champions League semi-final games and actually, because he's been very good. Especially with Walker out now, Ake could just be an excellent option for Pep. So Riyad Mahrez cutting in. Brighton are defending extremely well over here. It's Rodri on the ball. There are no options there. There's no movement as well. All the movement is in front of Brighton players. Just have to make movement behind the Brighton players, and that was almost a great run by De Bruyne, and he was fouled off the ball over there. Riyad Mahrez. That's a stupid pass from John Stones. Aymeric Laporte. Phil Foden bending his run from in to out, and it's a bit predictable. Think at least two players should make a run, not just one player, because then it's much more harder to defend. The ball was good, but then that was obvious. Brighton will be a tough nut to crack here. City are trying their best. They are pressing high. Brighton are trying to press high, but they're not getting much joy from City. Now, Nathan Ake, there's no outlet for an attacker here. We are playing in defense. We're playing in defense. Need to get the ball forward as fast as possible. And there we have gifted it back to Brighton. Cucurella. I mean, Brighton go back to the goalkeeper. City are pressing really high. The high press is on right now. For a moment I thought that could have been a mistake from Brighton. It's a mistake from Brighton. Riyad, you need to score. That's a penalty, I think. Riyad was stripped there. If he went down, that was a pen, I think. If Riyad Mahrez went down over there, that was a pen. Maybe the defender got the ball, and that is the reason why Riyad didn't go. Again, Riyad should have shot. I mean, those are the type of goal scoring chances that we really need to take. That is frustration. We're creating them. We can see them in front of our eyes, but we can't take them. That is the thing. Even sometimes if they're on a plate, people like Sterling miss it. So that is another frustration. Ederson with the long kick. And it's Bernardo Silva on the ball. That's a foul. No, the ref says no. I thought that was a foul, but then the ref thinks it's just a tangling of legs or something. That's good defending from Rodri, but Riyad Mahrez, he's had at least 2-3 good chances in this first 17 minutes. Look at that. One touch shoot, mate. You have the best left foot in the Premier League, of course, along with Salah. And I don't know why he has hesitated. It was almost the same position against Alisson in that Liverpool Premier League tie. So I don't know why Mahrez hesitates when he's blessed with such a good sense of ball, and it's a great ball from the Brighton attackers, and that's very well defended. Ederson gets the ball. Eddie, just get the ball out as fast as you can. He rolls it forward to Rodri. Cancelo, Riyad Mahrez. It will definitely affect the rhythm of the game that Cancelo is playing on the right. Because all season he's been playing on the left, so those triangles and all with Phil Ford and that understanding will be there. The left-sided players, so it's a bit difficult. But then City have no right backs left, so there's no option. Ford, and that's a great one. And it's a corner for City. That's a cross. I mean, corners are as good as useless. You can just give it to Brighton and tell them to have a goal kick. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. City regroup again, and that's a good ball in by De Bruyne and a good punch by Davinson Sanchez. By Sanchez, the Brighton keeper is not Davinson Sanchez. Come on. Bernardo Silva, cute little ball in. And now Cancelo has to run back and he has good speed over there. And Ederson takes it with his first touch. Eddie, come on, you can play on the right hand side for us. Who said that we don't have right backs? Nathanake, Aymeric Laporte, Rodri. That's a really good ball to Riyad Mahrez. Just retain the ball, keep the ball, and it's a Brighton throw. 20 minutes gone and nothing much for City in the game. Wow. With each ticking minute, with each ticking second, it's just the pressure cooker is just bubbling from underneath. No mistakes are allowed in this title race. One mistake and you're out. That's how close it is. And you've seen yesterday the sumptuous form which Liverpool are in. So what a ball that is. But Brighton are defending, anticipating those balls, and now Brighton are breaking from the midfield. It's a 3-on-3 at the back right now. That's very well read by our Barnsley Bakan Bayer. John Stones. What an excellent read from John Stones. What a ball by Kevin De Bruyne. That is Phil Foden almost reaches it. And referee's given a foul on Foden, on the Brighton player by Foden, and that was never a foul. I think the referee is Martin Atkinson. So Brighton come out with the ball now. It's turned end to end, and that is what maybe City would want. And that is good positioning, extremely good positioning, because there was no one on the edge of the box. It's Phil Foden receiving the ball in space. Rodri to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez needs to take some good decisions here. His decisions have been awful in the attacking third, and he's always looked to play the ball back instead of forward. Look at that. Play forward passes. Nathan Ake, Kevin De Bruyne, the best forward passer in the game right now. Riyad Mahrez again. Rodri back to Riyad Mahrez. That is not a good ball. And Brighton try to break. Actually, Brighton have a great chance of breaking here. That's very well done, I think, by Danny Welbeck. But we get the ball back here, and City shape is good when they're defending, but we need goals here, mate. We need goals here, and that's an awful pass by Gundogan, and Gundogan retrieves it. That is very well done. It is really good. Bernardo Silva on the attack. Bernardo Silva driving into the box. Bernardo Silva back to Nathan Ake. Pep would like a bit more forward passes. He wouldn't like so much of passing back, passing back, passing back. Gundogan there with the ball. Joao Cancelo, and the ball was always rising from there. I don't know why Cancelo stuck it from there. The ball was always rising. Did he want to be another Vincent Kompany? I don't know. Ball was always rising. I still wonder how Vincent Kompany got his technique and everything absolutely spot on. for that Leicester goal in the 2018-19 season. I think it's the first time he had tried out such a strike from distance. Scarier, and especially that's good defending. That's very good defending. And Pep thinks it's a City throw, but that's fine. At least Brighton aren't wasting time on throw-ins and stuff. That's excellent defending from Ken Shallow. And now the cover arrives, but the cover is actually sufficient. And De Bruyne with the ball, and oh, it was almost a dream of a pass, but City can still counter. It's 3-on-3 at the back. It's Kevin De Bruyne. It's Kevin De Bruyne driving with the ball, and it's Kevin De Bruyne doesn't get it back. As he was loading to shoot, the ball's taken out from him. That's a nearly chance. That's a very good chance on the counter for City again. Look at that, 3-on-3. I think it's Mahrez who goes on the outside, and I just think Mahrez should. There's someone free at the far post. Mahrez should just look to flash it across the box. So nearly and yet so far. These are the chances we really need to take. There's no excuse for not taking these kind of chances. There's nothing on that. That's all right. And the Barnsley backhand buyer is on the ball, and that's a really good cross from John Stones, but it's found a Brighton player, unfortunately. And that's again a good tackle from John Stones, and it's Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne receiving the ball in between the lines, and it's Phil Foden. Phil Foden gives it back to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. For a moment, I thought it just went in. It actually went on the outside of the post. Look at that. This is wonderful pace of play from City. This wonderful speed of play from City. It just went away from the it just went away from the outer post. So Brighton survive again, and it's 26 minutes on the clock already. So, and that's a clear foul on the Brighton player, and it's a foul by Cancelo because he knew he was out of position. So Pep is not showing any pressure. That is commendable for him. I mean, that's a shit free kick from Brighton. It's not a throw in, it was a free kick. But I wouldn't say the performances of anyone has been bad, but I will single out Riyad Mahrez, that his performance was bad. Apart from that, everyone's done well, actually. They've performed their roles well. That was a shit throw in. It's Cucurella now with the ball. These are the situations in which your team spirit and everything will be tested. So it's Rodri. Rodri's collected it, and this no one. And the Brighton play. I thought for a moment he's given it straight back to a City player, but Ake wins another header. There, this is excellent. What a pass that is. I don't know who was it, but what a pass that is. Cancelo 1-on-1, and that is well taken by Ederson. His handling is superb. Very well taken by Ederson, and he plays out and he sets up an attack. It's Phil Foden. Phil Foden to Kevin De Bruyne in space, and he's played it to Bernardo Silva. And Phil Foden keeps it in. Phil Foden keeps it in. This is excellent. This excellent attacking play from Phil Foden. I think the ball hit the bar, or the keeper just about saved it. And that's excellent anticipation from Phil Foden. Nathan Ake there. And the ball goes out now for a Brighton throw. Again, so close for City. I think Bernardo Silva hits the barrier, but what a pass from Phil Foden, and then what a pass from Kevin De Bruyne to find Bernardo Silva. No, it's actually the keeper. Keeper saved it, and then the keeper couldn't latch onto it. Bit more anticipation from Phil Foden, but that was really difficult to anticipate anyway. He's done well there. Phil Foden's done well there. Debbie Judy is here. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing? What's up? How are you feeling about the match, Debbie? Because I'm feeling very tense out here. I really don't know what I'll do in half time now. It's just so tense if the score stays like this. Brighton recycling the ball again. We have had two good chances, and that is what you need to be a predator at this stage of the season. You smell blood, you don't leave your victim. You finish off your victim, and Brighton, and oh, that's excellent turn of pace from John Stones. That is a wonderful turn of pace by our Barnsley Beckenbauer and Eric Overs. Ruben Diaz would not have got there, I think. John Stones has been exceptional. He's been a rock. The only problem for John Stones has been that his injuries have let him down a bit. But there was a stage, I think it was in the 2020 last season. Yes, I mean before last season, I was telling that John Stones should move to Newcastle or somewhere because the reports were there that they wanted him. Then before the takeover and his City career was over, he was already turning 27 now, and this is the time for him to get started with his career. But I don't know what happened there. That was a foul by Casido. And just look at the resurgence of John Stones. That really gives you a lesson in life that if you do not give up and you fight till the end, you'll always win. Fight till the end, you never lose. Nothing is impossible. Riyad Mahrez there. Crossing. We do not have Erling Haaland, Riyad. We do not have a Julian Alvarez, Riyad. Don't cross. I think you need to play your cute little passes inside the box as well. It's 30 minutes gone. Each minute ticking is just making my heart beat faster and faster. Press them high. Cucurella, Casido, and City get the ball back. That is great pressing from Kevin De Bruyne. Riyad Mahrez, that is excellent interchanging with Bernardo Silva, and is found Phil Foden vacant over there on the far side. I think it was Gundogan who's lost it. Nothing. That's just, that is excellent defending. Our defensive unit has been as solid as I've seen it in quite a while. I don't know what the referee is not given anything. There's a Brighton player down, but we can play on. Just play on, guys. This is not the time for giving someone time to get up and all. We are on a mission here. We need to win. Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan in that little pocket. Kevin De Bruyne. Need to have more shots on goal. Nathan Ake, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne back to Gundogan, I think. No, he's giving it back to John Stones. Stones joining the attack now. Riyad Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Bernardo, just keep the ball with you. Riyad, make a run across Bernardo. It's just not happening for us. And with every retrieval of the ball, we then have to sprint back and get the ball back. This is just turning out to be a painful exercise. This is excellent anticipation from Rodri again. And it's Ederson now. Ederson back to Aymeric Laporte. Bernardo Silva receives the ball in space. It's Riyad Mahrez. There's no one attacking the box there. It's empty. Riyad Mahrez again. Riyad just whipping across with your bloody left foot. Bernardo Silva gets the ball back again. No, it's actually Riyad Mahrez, Rodri. Aymeric Laporte on the ball now. City centre backs are joining the attack. This is going to be very interesting. Phil Foden, Nathan Ake. Ake is now playing as an inverted fullback. He is coming in right now. Bernardo Silva. Cucurella with the ball out, but the ball comes back again, and it's Gundogan, Rodri, Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake back to our centre backs. to Aymeric Laporte over there, and it's back with Laporte, Laporte to Stones. Just make some bloody runs. I think we are just being passive in the forward third there, and it's Riyad Mahrez, a right-footed cross, and it's a corner. I think no, it's actually a throw-in. It's 33 minutes, 34 minutes. It's every ticking second is making that whistle on the pressure cooker just sound up higher and higher. The pressure's developing inside the pressure cooker. We don't have much attacking options. The bench as well. Cole Palmer, maybe that's it. Jack Grealish is there, of course, but apart from him, we don't have any attacking options at all. So Nathan, come on, Nathan, take the throw fast. Ake is limping. This is not good news. But Ake seems to be fine. Just need to get on with it, guys. Get on with it as soon as possible. John Stones. What a diagonal that is to Riyad Mahrez there. Mahrez gets a foul and it's a free kick for City. That's a waste over there. Why are waiting? It's hitting those high crosses as if we have a Zlatan Ibrahimovic or someone. Zlatan Ibrahimovic or someone. That is such a useless strategy from City. Brighton are on the counter attack now. But again, that is excellent reading from Ederson, from John Stones. We are two defenders who, a goalkeeper and a defender who had done an excellent job. And what a ball that is! Bernardo Silva is 1-on-1 in the box. Oh, now the entire Brighton defense comes back again. It's a throw in again for City. I think we need to be more direct. Just bring in Jack Grealish or someone. This is just not working out, guys. Pep, this is just not working out. This is not at all working out. John Stones with the ball. Joao Cancelo. Riyad Mahrez. Cancelo, Mahrez. Mahrez just keeping the ball like he wants to own a football. We'll get you plenty, Riyad. Just pass the bloody ball, pass and move. We are passing, but we're not moving against the principles of Pep Guardiola. Nathan Ake, Kevin De Bruyne, Nathan Ake. It's well read. All of the plays happening before Brighton. There's no movement behind them, so that means that you can't unsettle defenses like that. I think is Raheem Sterling on the bench? If he's not, I suspect he's not on the bench as well. I don't know how we will break this Brighton backline now. Riyad Mahrez, Rodri, Mahrez. That's a foul. Oh, the referee says that's not a foul. It's not a pen for sure. But Kevin De Bruyne was surely tripped over there. The referee just missed something. Otherwise, why will De Bruyne fall over? Is there a ghost or something sitting there? But anyway, De Bruyne comes back again. We come back again. We really need to have a go right now here. We need to Plamel Sanchez's goal. The attacking phase has been good, but there have been no meaningful shots on the goal. There's nothing for Sanchez to save here. So Brighton play out from the back again. Just 8 minutes left for the first half to get over. Oh, we will not get a better chance than this. The ball was given away so judiciously to Gundogan over there. It's almost like Gundogan missed an open goal, and now the last thing, the irony here can be that Brighton go down the other end and score. Brighton still have the ball. Ake, tight to Mwepu. I think is Mwepu on that wing. Ake just tied to him. That is well done by Ake. Stay tied to the attacker, and the attacker had no space to go anywhere. It's back to Sanchez, but what a miss that was from Gundogan. Open goal again. What the hell are we doing here? Brighton have the ball here. The last thing we would want is Brighton to score right now. That would just finish off this title race here and now if Brighton score. Getting one goal is seeming difficult here. Forget getting two goals. That is goodbye to our title ambitions if Brighton do manage to. And that's a corner. It's a corner for Brighton. What the hell? You can just see the tension, the pensiveness in the stadium. The anxiousness is building up now. We went through games like this in the 2018-19 season. I remember Burnley, but then there was someone called as Kun there, Kun Aguero. So Brighton have Webster, they have Weltman from corners. We don't have that height advantage, so it's going to be difficult. Each corner is just going to set my heart pounding, but we somehow defend it. And Maris, instead of keeping the ball, just kicks it long. Don't know what are you doing, Maris. Right now, City are a point behind Liverpool. It's just exactly reverse what has happened now. And Brighton get the ball here. That's excellent defending from Bernardo Silva. Nathan Ake, City are defending very well here. And City get a throw. 5 more minutes for this half to end. 5 big minutes, 5 crucial minutes in this title race. Brighton get the ball. What a crap throw in that was. Ake just get tight. I don't know why Ake had made such a crap throw and is generally very good at whatever he does. This is excellent defending from John Stones, and now we can't get hold of the ball right now. Bloody hell. Then this could be a good chance to counter now. So we can just get the ball. Cucurella with the ball. That's a cute little ball from Cucurella. Just give it to someone. Why the hell are you just kicking? Have some composure on the ball. This is a foul for City. That's a foul for City. I don't know why we were just kicking the ball long without any aim. I think we needed to have some composure up there and we could have carved out a very, very good counter attack. Aymeric Laporte. Nathan Ake. Laporte. There's nothing wrong with the tactics. There's been nothing wrong. I mean, it's just the final third troubles again. The reason why this title race has come down to this. That is what has been troubling us. We have had clear-cut goal chances. At least 2, 3 clear-cut goal chances. John Stones to Nathan Ake. I don't know how we can open up this Brighton defense now. That's a throw-in for City. And it's their home ground as well. What would Liverpool do to Brighton at Anfield? I think Brighton drew with Liverpool 2-2 at Anfield, so they dropped points. So I can't use that point right now. But 2 more minutes for this half to end, and been a strange half. Phil Foden's not at all been effective. Not his mistake though, that has been just pushed into that far wing. He needs to be playing in the midfield. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Riyad Mahrez, this could be a last chance of the half. Oh, Riyad Mahrez almost fooled Cucurella there, and it's Joaquin Shallow with the ball. Kevin De Bruyne, yes, this is surely the last attack of the half. John Stones, Kevin De Bruyne, Riyad Mahrez, Ken Shallow. City get the ball back. That is well done. This is relentless from City right now, but there just doesn't seem to be any outcome. It's Kevin De Bruyne taking a bit more time on the ball. That is uncharacteristic of him. Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne needs to put in his trademark crosses. That was almost there to be put in. What excellent piece of defensive work by Brighton over there. It's Riyad Mahrez, Joao Cancelo, Bernardo Silva. Will someone strike it from long? Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne. Brighton kick it long and the ball will come back at them even faster. It's a Brighton throw in and this half is over now. Ah, this is just so tense. The half is over. I think someone like Gabriel Jesus needs to come on, and maybe even a Jack Grealish, because we've just looked like a blunt knife in the attacking. That everything's been good. If I'll give players ratings, everyone will get sixes and sevens, and maybe someone like John Stones will even get eight. So you can see that there's nothing wrong there, but there's no one making those runs. There's no attacking impetus. There's no attacking forethought. So that's been the problem. What a travesty it would be if Brighton score. It's 2 minutes of added time. Wow, I didn't see that. I thought the referee would blow any minute, but we need to defend here. It would be nice to have a cute little counter at the end of this half. Gundogan had the best chance of the lot, I think, missing open goals. That's a free kick for Brighton, and I think that's how the half will end. What the hell? Is this going to be the night when the title race actually turns in favor of Liverpool? Is this going to be the night when Liverpool will actually walk away with the quadruple? Brighton have a free kick. I just hope we don't concede from this free kick here. It will be such a travesty going into halftime. The halftime team talk will change. Please do not concede. That's my only thing. Do not concede this goal at all costs. That's well defended. I mean, it was crap free kick, to be honest. Now we're just waiting for the clock to tick over so that we can go without any damage, go to half time without any damage, and that's a City free kick, and that should be the half for us. Not been a good half in terms of scoreline wise, not been a good half in terms of attacking impetus and stuff. Then the referee will blow right now, and Pep needs to have a really big halftime talk here. It's going to be very important, and let's see. It's just pressure, 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 and all round, all round. So I'll just come back in a while. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It was just so tough, in the break, especially. I mean, it's just so much pressure. I mean, I think Mahrez, they're just showing the replays back, and Mahrez, the goalkeeper gifts it to Mahrez, and the goalkeeper was out of goal. It was just a defender standing in goal, and De Bruyne was free, and yet Mahrez chooses to go for it himself. So I think those are the opportunities. When Liverpool had a similar opportunity against Brighton, and they took it, and we don't take it. I think those are the margins that will actually decide the title race. So it's gonna be very interesting. Such a pressure cooker situation. I know I've been saying it, but it is. This shows why Pep really wanted Harry Kane in the summer. Pep really wanted him, and this is the reason why. And most of us thought that why was he mourning, and now we can see all of the reasons why Pep was mourning. See the stats over there: Brighton 0 attempts on target, 0 attempts in total, possession 34%. Passing accuracy 70%, and City 7 attempts. But the second column is interesting. City just 1 attempt on target. That is what we need to improve here. That is what we really need to improve. We really need to be on the throttle from the get go right now, because there's no time. It's just 45 minutes remaining between us and the title vanishing. So Liverpool fans would be enjoying this, actually watching this half time. They're showing City's average formation in the first half, and everybody except Stones and Laporte. Laporte was also almost in Brighton's half. So, only Solly March was in City's half. Apart from that, and Pascal Grob and Tariq Lamptey, and apart from that, everyone are back there defending in the Brighton half. So, there's a second half coming up, and I don't know what Pep Guardiola will be telling, because he just have 45 minutes to change it. I know 2011-12 title, we just had 4 minutes to change it, and that would have been the ultimate robbery, us facing QPR on the final day and gifting the title to Man United, and this feels the same disappointment. Things have happened like this. We were nil-nil against Leicester up till the 75th minute. Nothing was happening. It seemed as if Kasper Schmeichel was just unbeatable that day, and Vincent Kompany produces a shot of the century. If he tries it uh, 100,000 times, he hits it only once at the back of the net, and he hit it then. So this half is going to be very interesting, and he needs to bring on Jack Grealish. It's just becoming a bit too predictable. Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, they're showing the City supporters here. Everyone's pensive, everyone's tense, everyone's anxious. This sense of anxiousness going around the ground right now. It's the Etihad Stadium. City are up there earlier than Brighton, and it's Ruben Diaz. Oh, it's interesting. Is it Ruben Diaz who's coming out? Is that the change? Oh, this is interesting actually, that Ruben Diaz is coming out and Aymeric Laporte has not come out. Is Laporte injured now? I don't know. Why the hell do you want Ruben Diaz and you want to get goals, and the defense has been doing all right? It's not as if Brighton have been bombarding us. Diaz for Laporte. It has to be an injury. See, we are now going threadbare. You have lost Kyle Walker, potentially till end of the season. I don't know how bad the injury of Laporte is. Wow. Ruben Diaz warming up. This is very interesting. Has to be an injury, or else why would Pep bring him on? Pep seems a bit nervous now. He wasn't in the first half, but he seems a bit nervous now. So the second half is about to be kicked on, and City have a change here, and a change none of us would have expected. Even the most staunchest and loyal City fan would not have bet on it that Ruben Diaz Laporte change would happen. Second half has begun, so Brighton having the ball, Brighton kicking off the half, and Brighton have a throw in here. Brighton looking for a long throw in. Rodri. Oh, for a moment I thought Kevin De Bruyne snatched it and he was on to the counter, but no. I think it was Casido who's disperses De Bruyne over there. I mean, he snatched it from De Bruyne. It was a 50-50 ball. Brighton are playing more expansively now, and as you know, Brighton are known for their play in the second half. They play the second half much better generally than the first half. I think they scored two second half goals against Liverpool. Ederson, Cancelo. Oh, this is an excellent tackle from John Stones, and it's gone. What the hell are we doing at the start? At the start of this half, it clearly shows that we are playing under pressure. Now it's not about a game of football; it's about mentality now. That's a hefty challenge by Ruben Diaz, but it's all about the mentality game now. It's all about who can keep their head. The title race has become that, especially in the last 2 3 weeks or so. Mind games, though they've not been played verbally by the managers, but it's become more about your personality, mentality, and belief now more than the football because we know how scintillating the football can be from both the teams. It's just about who can handle the situation better, who can handle the pressure better. I think Laporte's still there. It's an interesting change. Is it a change of formation? What a great diagonal from Cancelo. Riyad Mahrez. Kevin De Bruyne with his trademark cross and Brighton get a free kick. That was a great switch of play from Cancelo. Oh, it's Nathan Ake actually. Ake's gone off. So I think it's Laporte who's playing at left back now. It's actually Cancelo who's playing at left back. But Ake's won some excellent defensive duels. And then in the first half, I think it's just for that attacking impetus that Pep likes from his fullbacks that he's taken out Ake. There's nothing else on that. It's a City throw in, just throw it in fast. It's a City throw in right now. Time is just taking over. Just seems to be no way to unlock this Brighton door. Cancelo, Foden. Maybe Stones is playing in the right back position. Lucas Davidson here, he says, "Come on, lose City, please." Hi, Lucas. Are you a Liverpool fan? Because this is so tense, mate, and for you, it should be happy if you're a Liverpool fan, I think. Oh, what a ball that is, Kevin De Bruyne. Manages to keep it in. Phil Foden. It's Bernardo Silva. Yes, Lucas, I can see with the excitement you have come onto the stream. It's obvious that you're a Liverpool fan, and what a run that is from Phil Foden. So close and yet so far. These are desperate times, but this is a club that has done wonders in desperate times. 11, 12, 2 goals in last 3 minutes to snatch the title. 18, 19, snatch the title from underneath Liverpool's noses. So everything is possible. We just need to believe. It's a corner for City. Stones, Laporte, and Diaz. The Pep think corners are the alternative. And is that the reason why he's hit a long shot, Rodri? Ah, the shot was so close. The shot was so close. Shot was so close. What a strike that was from Rodri. Fantastic strike. Ah, it just went across. And that was the deflection, actually. And it's another corner for City. I think it will be De Bruyne to take it. Ah! And that's another corner for City. Rodri had the chance now. Oh. Lucas says, man, if they lose this match, I mean, football is a funny game, right? Still a long way to go. And you still have to go to Spurs away, right? So, what a cross from Kevin De Bruyne, but it's just gone out of play. Um, I mean, we had some great chances over there from the corner. It's Sanchez again with the kick. If they lose, they'll be second at at the end. Oh, that's a cheap giveaway from City. Who the crap is that? Oh, that's well defended again, and that was a cheap giveaway. Lucas says if they lose, they'll be second at the end. Liverpool will win, but you can't tell that there's still many matches in the season to go. Many difficult matches. It's a counter attack for City. It's Kevin De Bruyne. It's Kevin De Bruyne, and City score! Lucas, you have come here at the right time. City score! Yeah! What a goal that is from Riyad Mahrez. City score! Wow, I know the game is not done, but it's just a bit of a relief. So it's a bit of a relief. Oh, it's a bit of a relief. Let's see if there's no VAR or something on this. Is there anyone who's offside over here? Let's see, guys. Let's see. No, no one's offside, and Riyad Mahrez just jinxed it over the keeper. He should have jinxed it over Allison in that Liverpool game, and the title would have been over then and there. So it's a deflection, but still, it's 1-0 to City. Now we need to defend well. 1-0 is nothing. We really need to defend well right now. Riyad Mahrez missed easy chances in the first half, and right now he is on top of the blue moon, but the match is not at all over by any stretch of imagination. So we really need to focus right now. Brighton will come hard at us. That's a goal kick. That's really well defended. It just seems that City score the goal, and it just seems that Lucas is bastard. I mean, that is football, Lucas. You're dreaming about Liverpool winning the league already, but football teaches you not to do anything until the final whistle is done, until the final thing is blown. So this match is not over at all. We scored a goal that reduced a bit of pressure, but that's it. I will not do anything until the final whistle is done. And there's some network problem here also now. I'll have to just go and shut it. Oh, Lucas, for a moment I was just my heart just stopped for a moment when I saw come on score 1-1. I thought the score was 1-1, and then I saw come on Brighton score 1-1. Okay. Oh, Lucas, you're just scaring the shit out of me now that City have scored. Come on, guys. One more goal and the pressure will be off. 1-0 is never a safe score line, and that is well defended by Ruben Diaz. John Stones. No, they haven't, Lucas, as of yet. They haven't scored. It's That's a long ball by Kevin De Bruyne. Just chase it, chase it, chase it. I know oh, this is well retrieved from Riyad Mahrez. Just chase it, Kevin De Bruyne all over Brighton like a rash. Ah, if only for Gundogan would have picked it up. That was 2-0, guys. Just don't let this pressure drop. Let this be relentless. Come on. 1-0. 1-0 is nothing. Bayern Munich were leading 1-0 in the 90th minute, and then lost the Champions League in the last 2 minutes of stoppage time. So 1-0 is nothing. 1-0 is absolute peanuts. Oh, the referee has given a foul over there on McAllister. I didn't think that was a foul. Lucas is on here and is cheering Brighton like hell. Just extra pressure added on for us right now. Come on, someone in the comments support me as well. That's a long kick, and I don't know why Brighton are playing long balls today, because they are generally positions been given away over there. It's given away cheaply. Why is that a free kick, Brighton? That's a corner, Brighton. That's a corner for Brighton, Lucas. It's not a free kick. Please don't concede from a set piece. We have worked all this hard to score a goal, and then we go on and concede on a set piece. That is the last thing that we would want. Don't do that. Each of your comment is just making my heart beat faster and faster. Lucas, it's collected easily by Ederson. But that was a free header for Brighton. Not really good marking over there. Rodri, Laporte. Just come on, try to score that goal. I mean, we can't defend it against Atletico Madrid. It was just we tried so hard to defend it, and we had so many casualties in that. So we're not a team that defends. That's well done. The ball We have kept the position well, and Gundogan's got the ball in between the lines, but there are no runners. Phil Foden takes the ball on half turn. It's Riyad Mahrez, and that's well blocked by Brighton, and City get the ball back. City get the ball back again, and it's Joao Cancelo marauding in the box, and Brighton kick the ball out. And Brighton are making a change here. Is it an attacking change or is it a defensive change? Oh, Tariq Lamptey is off and Webster is on. Wow, Webster can take long shots. So we need to score the second, guys. We need to score the second. Kevin De Bruyne on the ball. That's good handling by Sanchez. Lucas says, "How are you doing, buddy?" At the moment, not doing well, buddy. It's just pressure, pressure, and pressure. And in general, I'm doing good. I'm doing very well, actually. I mean, I'm in India right now, and it's just so hot over here. So that's the only thing. Apart from that, I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the sun, the summers, and everything. Yeah. How are you doing, Lucas? Just press. I think there needs to be a line drawn between how high we press and how we defend, because if you go all out to press it, the ball's gone out. The ball's gone out. Yes, the ball's gone out. That is good. Otherwise, if the ball didn't go out there, it was 3v3 at the back. That was a straight on counter attack. That's what Pep is telling. You can't concede chances like that. Edison with the ball. Eddie just played forward. We need to score another goal just for the comfort zone. 1-0 is never a. Lucas says, I good would be so fucking betting if Brighton score. That's always the worry, Lucas. And also looking at the fix. Brighton have got the ball. It's 3v3 at the back. It's 3v3 at the back. That's a bad giveaway from Aymeric Laporte, and that's a crap pass from Brighton. So we survive. Otherwise, if Brighton played direct football, that was a goal over there. Why don't we keep the ball and then look for passes forward? Why do we just want to give it away blindly? And that's another crap pass from Brighton. And Mahrez keeps possession of the ball, and City get the ball back. Both the teams have been a bit crap in this passage of play, each giving the ball to other and each accepting each other's obligation. Just give it far wide. Yes, Riyad Mahrez. Yeah, Lucas, coming on to it, looking at the fixture list, I don't know how to look at the fixture list now, because on paper, for Liverpool, for you guys, United, Spurs, Everton should be hard, but looking at their form this season, Spurs are hot and cold. United have been shit, like you saw yesterday night. Everton are crap as well. So I think on paper, it might seem harder for you, but I think you have the easier run in. Whereas we have all the informed teams. We have West Ham, we have Wolves away, then we are having Brighton now who are bang on in form. So we have the tougher fixture list here. Do City get a corner? Yes, I think City get a corner here. You want a game of blackjack? Not now, Lucas, not now. Not before this match ends. City with the corner. Now with the addition of Ruben Diaz, I'm a bit hopeful on corners, but this is a stupid corner by Riyad Mahrez. And it's actually a great corner. It's Phil Foden, Phil the King, stuck foot Iniesta. I love you, Foden. I love you. I love you to bits, Phil Foden. This is what big players do. Big players step up in moments when it seems there is no hope. Come on, Phil. The match seemed lost at halftime. The title seemed a lost cause at halftime. And here, Phil Foden comes in and he just bangs it into the bottom corner. What a goal from Foden. Yes, yes. Thank you, Lucas, for that. But a game of blackjack, I think, will not calm me down. I think I don't know. This is this is all continuing from the last week actually. What we had to play Liverpool, then Atletico, Liverpool, Atletico, Liverpool. The first two fixtures were okay. Atletico and Liverpool. We won against Atletico, 1-0. Liverpool, we drew, right? Just for God's sake, do not concede straight. And it's a corner for Brighton now. Is it a corner for Brighton? Or is it a goal kick? What offside, Lucas? Who is offside? Who is offside, Lucas? Foden was not offside. Why? Why was it offside, Lucas? Can you just enlighten us? Why was it offside? That's well collected by Ederson. No, the goal is not offside. It deflected and went in of a Brighton player, I think. I mean, they didn't show the replay clearly, but I thought it just had a slight deflection of a Brighton player and went in. So, but anyway, they would have checked it in the VR, right? So I can have no complaints about it. Eddie, just pass the fucking ball. Yes. I don't want to see another mistake from Stefan. Yes, that's a good joke, actually. What time is it for you, Lucas, wherever you're living in? Because where I am living in, it's 1:56 in the midnight. Sometimes it just gets so hard sleeping so late in the and so late at midnight, like 1 or 2 in the early hours of next day morning when your team doesn't do well. It's like it almost takes you half an hour to get to sleep and stuff. Just pass the ball, pass the ball. He's in. That was a good block. That was a good block. Foden almost set himself up for the volley. 9:26, yeah. So you might be in the UK, Lucas, yes. Champions League matches generally start at 1:30, 1:45 actually sometimes here in India, so midnight. So so if your team does well, then that will be one of your most beautiful sleeping at the early hours of morning and stuff. But if your team doesn't do well, it just is like you can't even imagine how you slip into sleep. So Is it 2-1 really, Lucas? Are you just scaring the shit out of me? Is it 2-1? Is it really 2-1? Just don't joke around, Lucas. It's Riyad, it's Bernardo Silva. Lucas, why are you just joking around with me right now at this time of the night? Yes, yes, exactly. I was just worried actually. Just shit, oh my god. I was just speechless for a minute. Wow, 2-1. Because it would have been another 10 20 minutes. Would have been another 10 20 minutes, mate. Kundogan, where have you hit the bloody ball? Brighton with the ball right now, and City snatch it, but it's a foul, I think, given by the referee, and Brighton get a free kick. Cause I wanted to see your reaction. Wow, yeah, my reaction was just speechless. I'm just looking at the screen. Uh, maybe the stream in which I'm watching the match is just a bit low. I mean, bit behind than yours. That's what I was thinking. That's well defended by John Stones and Barnsley back on Bayer. Just kick the bloody ball long. Edison, Eddie, just take your time on the ball, draw the Brighton players forward, and then do kick it. Kevin De Bruyne, what a touch from Kevin De Bruyne, and Phil Foden's through on goal. Phil Foden's through on goal here. Foden doesn't finish it. Foden doesn't finish it. That should have been the match there. Was Foden offside over there? Oh, was Foden offside? Just see. We'll just see. Yes, Foden was offside. He was just offside. But then you've got to finish off chances like that. I think this is the reason why we are trying to get Erling Haaland, why we've got Julian Alvarez. This night showed us why we need all of those strikers, strikers with a sense of goal, strikers with the smell of blood. Casido goes off and Sarmiento comes on. So I think Brighton are now bringing on all of the all of the attacking players. By the way, Lucas, what do you think about your draw with Villarreal in the Champions League semi-finals? I know you were fully expecting Bayern, but you must be delighted that you got Villarreal over there. That's a foul. And City get the free kick. Ederson, Ken Shallow is playing on the left. Stones is playing on the right, actually. That's such a silly ball to give away. That's such a silly ball to give away. That's excellent defending. That's wonderful defending by Joao Cancelo. But what a silly ball to give away. That was in the midfield, a blind pass. Can't do that. And now Brighton have a corner. Just hope they don't score from it. The more we keep it at 2-0, the more relaxed we can be. 2-1, the pressure cooker situation is on again. Mbappé is there. Pascal Gross with the corner now. I think he's just come on as a substitute. And Brighton kicked the ball out of play. Time is somehow not at all going fast. It's going as slow as it can possibly take. It's going slower than a snail. I think we get the third goal, and that will be a double layer of comfort. Kevin De Bruyne with the ball. What a ball that is from Kevin De Bruyne. He's escaped the clutches of three defenders. Phil Foden just keep the ball, Phil. Keep the ball. Gundogan. Riyad Mahrez. Keep the ball, Riyad, keep the ball. That's it. Just give it back to Ederson now. Brighton are just looking to pounce now. So we need to be very careful. Yes. Ederson is all there. It's his ball right now. Eddie just don't do any mistake. Like Jack Stephen did. No mistakes allowed here. This title race doesn't even welcome people who are anything less than perfect. I think a Brighton player is down, maybe, or is it John Stones? Think John Stones is not fit. I mean, John Stones is injured, maybe. I think. Wow, John Stones is going off. Just put the ball out and is going off. Now, who is there in defense for City? Because Ake has been replaced. John Stones is going off. It's Zinchenko. I think that's the last senior defensive reinforcement for City. Now, this squad is just being stretched. We are going threadbare here now. Zinchenko will play the last, 14 or so minutes plus extra time. It's going to be very interesting. I think it's a hamstring because a player generally doesn't come off like that. I think it's a hamstring. John Stones just knew it, and that's good sportsman spirit from Brighton that they've given the ball off to Ederson. And City come again. Laporte, Bernardo. Yes, that was just a heart in the mouth moment again. Eddie just kick it long. Yes. I know if you kick it long, the ball just comes back at you faster than it has gone, but sometimes that is the only option. Cucurella and Brighton are on the attack now. With John Stones going off, that right hand side is just looking so light. Just take the bloody ball, someone. That is excellent defending again. I think it was from Laporte. Yes, that is very well done. Kevin De Bruyne can get the ball away now, and it's Riyad Mahrez. That's a free kick to City. That's very well done by Riyad Mahrez. These are all heart in the mouth moments here. It's actually Bernardo Silva. The Brighton player just caught Bernardo Silva. So these are all heart in the mouth moments. McAllister is the culprit, and he had to, otherwise De Bruyne was away. Brighton are just coming at us higher and higher. We will have a lot of chances at counter attack now, and it's Kevin De Bruyne. They're almost latching on to a ball from Alexander Zinchenko. This is still tense, guys. This is still extremely tense. One goal for Brighton, and the match is all open again. We had to commit that foul over there, otherwise it was just a 3v3 at the back end. That was taken with a rolling ball, ref. Yes. I thought the ref was Martin Atkinson, but apparently not. But he's a familiar face. It's just that I don't remember his name, who the referee was. We have defended our lead for 20 minutes, good part of 20 minutes after scoring the goal, but the real task starts now. Bernardo Silva gets on with the ball, and that's a foul. Ref, that's a foul. What City play on? City play on. That's a foul again. And City get the free kick. That's another yellow card from Brighton player. They have to take yellow cards now just to prevent City from going on that counter attack. So again, it's Bernardo Silva who's the player who's been pulled back. Each free kick is a crucial 30 seconds at least that we can get over the clock, that we can gain over the clock. No one can win the clock, but it's just that every 30 free kick just chips away 30 40 seconds from the clock. That was a useless free kick, and it's good that it didn't go straight to a Brighton player. Zinchenko. What the hell was Zinchenko trying to do over there? I don't know. It's Kevin De Bruyne. He wanted Foden to make that run actually, but Foden just didn't make that run. It's 3-0 and it's game set match. Bernardo Silva with the goal! Guys, this is what we are. Under pressure, this is what we show. No recognized number 9. The defender John Stones walks off in an injury crisis. We are late, threadbare, and this is what we do. This is what we show. We play here with all the belief, all the heart, and this is great. Bernardo Silva pressing the goalkeeper, and that's an excellent nick and excellent touch from Kevin De Bruyne, and an excellent finish from Bernardo Silva. What a finish that is from Bernardo Silva. He just curled it. I think in the Anfield match, Riyad Mahrez should have curled it in this fashion actually. And Allison was coming out, but this is game set match. At least for this, there'll be many more pressure nights like this. There'll be many more pressure cooker nights like this. When nothing seemed to happen. Literally after the first half, I was just sitting there. I just went off from the stream and I was just sitting there and thinking, how can we break this Brighton team down? What is it? Is the title over on this night? And all the things like that. And that substitution was a master class, I think. Ruben Diaz, please don't concede now. Please don't concede now. That is the last thing we would want. Score the third goal and then concede, and we can have a chance to get another here actually. But the cross is just crap. We will need to have a look at that John Stones injury and stuff, but it's been a great performance. It's been a fantastic performance from us, especially for the character we have shown more than anything else. 45 minutes, nothing's happening. We didn't panic. That's the thing. And Brighton are coming into this match defeating Spurs 1-0, defeating Arsenal 1-0, I think, late on. So you had those doubts in mind, especially when the first half was 0-0, that is this going to be another such kind of a game where Brighton win 1-0 at the end again and snatch not just the 3 points, not just the match, but even the trophy from us. Just give it back to Eddie. Pass it back to Eddie. Clean sheet. We want a clean sheet right now here. Riyad Mahrez, Zinchenko. Oh, it's a Brighton throw. The third goal has really eased the pressure, because when at 2-0, you're just sort of thinking, what if Brighton score another goal? It would just be pressure, and drawing 2-2 is the worst kind of thing. Okay, you draw 0-0, you understand it didn't happen, but scoring 2 goals and then conceding 2 goals, well, that is something. You don't deserve to be champions if you do that actually. So This is excellent defending, but John Stones has been wonderful for us. The way he's read the game and all. Look at that City showing magical football over there right now. Brighton are just not able to get the ball of us. And the pressing has been magnificent. Press has been led by Bernardo Silva, and that Phil Foden's goal has been really good. The second one, that is where I think the coin dropped because 1-0, and it just could be anybody's game. But at 2-0, it was that we sort of had a bit of retrieve relief, and at 3-0, and the Brighton plays offside. This is very well played offside trap. So at 3-0, it was game set match. What a strike that was from Bernardo Silva. Think Bernardo Silva needs to shoot more often. I know they're midfielders, and your first instinct is to set up someone because that's what a midfielder generally does day in and day out, right? But then think you just need to take those shots more often, especially Bernardo Silva and even Phil Foden. What I've seen in Phil Foden is he has just reduced, taking shots from outside the box and stuff. He also now wants to just score that cute goal. This is excellent defending from Zinchenko, and that's a Brighton throw over there. Just don't concede a goal now. Clean sheet is very important. Fight for the clean sheet like you're fighting for the title, guys. Just fight for the clean sheet with everything. Clean sheet needs to be our ultimate aim now. Zinchenko's been very good from the point has come on, and that's a cheap free kick to concede, and that's a free kick for Brighton. Rodri concedes it. I don't know why he concedes it because I think Mvupu was already covered by Laporte, I think. I don't know why Rodri concedes the free kick there. I mean, Liverpool fans would have been like, Lucas was so excited in the chat. All of the Liverpool fans would have been very excited after that first half where City were just not able to break Brighton down. And I think the substitution, removing Ake, putting John Stones in there, it just gave us a new output for attacking altogether because Ake was very good defensively, but attacking wise, he was just a bit more predictable. And you have John Stones here, who can play through pressure and stuff. So there's some time wasting going on. That's just City managing the game, that's all. And if Brighton fall into the trap, can't do anything. But one thing is for sure, John Stones has led very well in the absence of Ruben Diaz. And with Diaz back, you can see that kind of spark and leadership in the defense over there. That is very well defended again. We have defended all of the set pieces very well today. And it's less than 2 minutes plus added time. Added time will be 4-5 minutes. I think if it was 1-0 or even 2-0 and 5 minutes added time, I would have been worried. But at 3-0, I think it's just about fine. City with the ball here. Bernardo Silva taking on the ball. Bernardo Silva is just looking like his suddenly returned to form in the middle of the game, the middle of this half to be precise, because in the first half, Bernardo Silva was almost out of form. He was looking so rusty and all. I was like, why don't you play Jack Grealish, who scored a great volley against Liverpool and stuff? But Bernardo showed in the second half, wow. His pressing, his movement in the midfield, his passing, his defensive work, excellent. That is wonderful. And Riyad and the touch from Riyad Mahrez is absolutely great, and it's a corner for City. Cancelo knows that you need to manage time here and not score. The goals are not that important. Time is important. I know goal difference and stuff, but time is more important. And that is excellent reading of the game from Cancelo. Get the corner, you get to waste more time and stuff like that. That's a corner routine that just didn't work out. 5 seconds to go, and then it's added time. It's just 3 minutes of added time. I know there's not been any, apart from substitutions, there's not been any lengthy delays, any lengthy layoffs, and Brighton have really played in the spirit of the game. John Stones put the ball out for injury, and Brighton just gave the ball straight back to us from the throw in. So Brighton have been very good, and they deserve where they are in the table. They're playing excellent football. Gabriel Jesus with the ball, and what a crap pass that is from you, Gabby. That's a free kick, I think, for Brighton there again. It's 2 minutes to go right now, and if this was at 1-0 or even 2-0, at 1-0 it would have been more disturbing, you know. It would have been more tense. 1-0, Brighton would have maybe launched more balls into the box and tried more shots from long range and stuff. But McAllister is very good at free kicks. So I think he fancies it. Ederson is getting all of his angles right. A clean sheet is very important for what has happened in that FA Cup game against Liverpool. Clean sheet is paramount here for Pep. Pep knows it. And the ball just didn't go up and down. It was a good try, but the ball just didn't go up and down. One more minute, and it's been a rather long night, very long night. It's 2:20 here in India, in the early hours of morning, and for a moment in the first half, I thought it would be a long night because then it takes time for me to sleep if the results don't go well. How can you just sleep without thinking about the match if the results, especially, don't go well? So, but it's been a memorable second half. It's been a special second half from City. We didn't panic. There was an anxiousness in the stadium. Everyone was tensed. I was tensed. All of the City fans, pretty sure, were tensed. But Pep didn't was not tensed, and the players, not the Pep was looking a bit tensed, maybe the beginning of the second half, but the players didn't show tension in any form at all. So, and the game's over. The game's up. I would not say mission completed, but it's one game out of the way. Many more games to go. Graham Potter, excellent style of play. There is news that he will be one of the names when Pep does decide to leave, but that is for another day. But yeah, his position-based football, his defending off the ball, his team's work rate, everything has been fantastic. And Foden, Bernardo Silva, unsung heroes. Everyone in the City team has been an unsung hero today. Right from Zinchenko to Stones to Ake to Bernardo to Phil Foden. It's been a complete team effort to Riyad Mahrez to Gundogan to Rodri, Laporte. I mean, Edison, everyone contributed. If I would give ratings for players, none of them would get less than a 7 because everyone were above average today. What a great! They have been. Some of them have been exceptionally brilliant as well. So it's just been a brilliant, it's just been a brilliant second half of football from City, but we didn't panic after the first half. That is, I don't know, Dunk is having some argument with Ruben Diaz over there. I don't know what it is about. But Graham Potter comes in between Diaz and Dunk, and maybe he has a few words with them. He tells, no, mate, please don't have a boxing match here. But this is just wonderful. The crowd, once the goals went in, the crowd were just at the best. The atmosphere was there, everything was there. So one match out, and we now go to Watford. On Saturday, the matches just come thick and fast. Just 2 days afterwards, we play another match, and now John Stones is down. Every match, it seems we're losing players here. So just hats off to the way we are trying here, trying everything in our power to fight for it till the end. Hands off to everyone. Hands off to Pep. Hands off to all the players. Everyone. Just let us cheer the players till the end. That's the least we can do. And see you all and enjoy the evening, enjoy the night, enjoy the morning wherever you're in, which part of the world you are in. See you all again. Take care.